Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to class 8, subject English, and today we'll be learning the very second lesson, that is the boy who sold wisdom. So, what is the thought that comes to your mind as soon as you hear the boy who sold wisdom? Yes, do not tell me, ma'am, a school name is wisdom. Here, the meaning of wisdom is knowledge. So, don't you think it's something stupidity of selling knowledge? Because we know we share knowledge, but we do not know that we sell knowledge. But here, in this lesson, we learn about a boy who is an orphan. That is, he do not have neither mother nor his father. So when he was small, he learned so many things from his father that when after his father passed away, he was left to do with nothing. So what he does, one day he'll be walking in a market. So what happens in market? Yes, there are many shops. What kind of shops? Yes, vegetables, fruits, all the groceries, as well as clothes, everything is found. So this boy thinks, why can't I start a small shop where I can also sell wisdom? So see what thought comes to his mind. What he does, he'll have one pen, he'll have the ink, and he'll have few bits of paper. He goes and he takes a small shop for rent, and there he'll make placards. Do you all know what are placards? Yes, those are the cards which will be hanging out of the stores. For example, when you go for a shopping mall, you'll find some placards which are either stuck or it will be hanging telling that 20% off, 80% off. Yes, those hanging cards are also called as placards. So what can you think that the placard is filled with? Yes, he writes on the placard, wisdom for sale, wisdom for sale. And now when you go to a crowded market, how do people call the buyers? Come here, we have discounted price. That is how, right? So here also Nagendra, the name of the boy is Nagendra. He starts shouting, wisdom for sale, wisdom for sale. But most of the people, what do they think? Might be something new. Let's go and see. But when they go there, they'll find nothing in his shop. What they'll do? They'll turn back. But Nagendra never became sad because he know it's just the beginning. As days pass by, even my business will come into picture. All of a sudden, one day, there was a rich merchant. Who is a merchant? Yes, a man who has a very large business on large scale. So that merchant's son will be going in this market and he'll hear this Nagendra shouting, all kinds of wisdom are available here. So he'll wonder, what is this? Is this chocolate, vegetable? Let me go and see. So olden days, we didn't have 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin. Olden days they used bronze, nickel as their money. So in the story, Nagendra has nickel coin and even the merchant's son also uses nickel coin. So Babu, so now let's see what happens in the story. Look into page 11, first paragraph. Nagendra was orphaned and found himself without a job. I already told you orphan is the one who do not have parents. He was clever and he had learned many things by observing his father. One day he had a brilliant idea. He went into town and hired the smallest and cheapest place he could find and set up a shop. He spent a few nickel coins he had, one on paper, ink and a pen. So he had little money. With that money he goes and buys a shop for rent, and again with the remaining money he'll buy paper, ink and pen, as you can see on the board. Over his shop he put a placard that said, wisdom for sale. All around him were merchants who had large shops. They sold clothes, jewelry, fruits, vegetables and things that people bought every day. Nagendra called out, all kinds of wisdom for sale, all kinds of wisdom for sale at reasonable prices. The people who had come to buy things could not see anything in his shop, but could only hear the words he was shouting. They crowded around and laughed at him. Really sad, no? No one bought even one piece of wisdom from him, but he was patient. See how his patience will take him up. So turn to page 12. One day, Babu, a rich merchant's son, happened to pass by and heard the wisdom seller hawking his wares. What do you mean by hawking his wares? Shouting at top of his voice. Wisdom of all kinds. So Nagendra was shouting and inviting people for his shop. He was a stupid boy. Who is a stupid boy? Babu, that is the rich merchant's son. He didn't know what was really being sold. He thought it was a vegetable or a thing he could hold in his hand. So he asked Nagendra what it would cost per kg. So see, Babu doesn't know what is wisdom also. According to him, he thinks it is fruit, vegetable or something. So he is asking, how much is 1 kg? See what Nagendra tells now. I do not sell wisdom by weight, I sell it by quality. See what he is telling. I do not sell wisdom by weight, I sell it by quality. Now, Babu put down a nickel and asked Nagendra to give him a nickel's worth of wisdom. The boy took out a piece of paper and wrote on it, "It is not wise to stand and watch two people fighting." And he asked Babu to keep it tied in his turban cloth. So now Babu goes to Nagendra's shop. He is a stupid boy, that is, he is a foolish boy. He doesn't know what is happening. So he'll tell how much is 1 kg. Nagendra will tell there is no kgs, kilograms, anything here. All that is available is quality. So he'll tell, okay fine, I'll give you 1 nickel. You give me 1 nickel's worth. Wisdom means if I give you 1 nickel, how much wisdom you'll give me. So Nagendra, what he does, he'll take out a paper and he'll write, it is not wise to stand and watch two people fighting. What do you understand by this? Yes, when there are two people fighting, you shouldn't stand and watch at them. Why? It's not good manners. So this will only be written in the paper. And what Nagendra tells Babu is, see, I want you to keep this paper in the turban. What is turban? The cloth that is tied on the head. Yes? So Nagendra will tell Babu, you keep this paper on the head, that is in your turban. So Babu went home and showed his father what he had bought. He said, I bought some wisdom for a nickel and I have it here, tied up inside this turban cloth. The father untied the knot, looked at the scrap of paper and read what was written on it. It is not wise to stand and watch two people fighting. Now you tell me, if your mother gives you pocket money every day, she'll tell you buy and eat something which is healthy. So what you'll do, if you have 5 rupees, you'll go buy some biscuit. But now, if you go take a paper for 5 rupees and show it to your mother, what will your mother do? Yes, she'll shout at you, right? 1 paper is for 5 rupees. Who asked you to buy? So something happened here also. Babu went home and he told, Dad, I brought something. You want to see what it is? Yes, I brought wisdom for 1 nickel. And the father will be shocked to know what is this. So he'll tell, see, I've kept it in my turban. And now he'll remove his turban and give to his father. The father will open and now the father is shocked and angry. See what the father tells now. He was furious. He screamed at his son, you fool, paying a nickel for this nonsense? Everyone knows you should not stand and watch two people fighting. Then he went to the marketplace and stormed into Nagendra's shop and scolded him soundly. You scoundrel, you've cheated my son. He is a fool and you are a cheat. Return the nickel or else I'll call the police. So now what happens when Babu goes home and shows his father becomes very angry. And he'll shout at his son telling that everybody knows that you should not stand and watch when two people are fighting. Who asked you to go and buy this? So now father will tell, come and show me the shop. So Babu goes along with his father to the market and he'll rush like a storm. He'll go to the shop in such a way and start shouting, Nagendra, give back my money. I don't want your wisdom.